Let us see another example here. Two uniform rods AB, and this uniform means the weight is going to act in the middle, or is in the middle of the center of mass, or the center of gravity is in the middle of that rod. Each of mass 30 kilograms and lying in the same vertical plane. The rods are smoothly jointed together at B, and ends A and C rest on rough horizontal ground with mu as coefficient of friction. So we start with that. So they are jointed at B, so that is going to be there. So we have AB, so this is going to be our A, B, that's the first rod. Then BC, each of the same vertical plane. So they are telling us that okay. So here we are having, because they are uniform, weight is going to act in the middle. So it is 30 kilograms. To get the weight, we get 30 times gravity. So times D, so this one is going to be also, we get this, and then we say, we're going to be 30 times D. Okay, let the length be L for each rod. So this one is going to be our L, this is going to be our L, because this one, orange, if it's a uniform rod, this is going to divide this into two equal parts, and so this if we have triangle there. So they are resting on a rough, because they are resting on a ground, it means that we are going to expect a reaction because there is contact. So resting means they are going to be contact at A, and also here we are going to be having a reaction. So here we expect a reaction at C. Basically, those are the first things we put. So the ground is rough, so meaning we are going to expect friction in that direction. So this one is going to be our mu times the reaction at A. Even here expecting our friction, but in this direction, because when it's about sleep, you see this one is going to go this side, this one is landing this side. So the same mu is the same because it's the same ground. Then we have reaction at C. Basically, that's what we do. These are very easy things. If the angle BAC, so this one is going to be theta, okay, as about sleep, and then you see if this is LL and this is LL, it means that this is going to form an isosceles triangle. It means that even this angle is going to be theta. But they are giving us what that theta is as 3/4. So if they give us that, means this is going to be the opposite, this is the adjacent. Now we need the hypotenuse because we are going to use cos and sine. So using this, of course, using Pythagoras theorem, this square plus this square is equal to this square. So this is 25, then the root, we shall get that. And so to L is the length of each rod, then sine 30 is the opposite of hypotenuse, then cos is going to be the adjacent over the hypotenuse. Those are the basic things. So after doing that, now what's the remaining thing? Now, the remaining thing is find reactions at A and C. To get reactions at A and C, basically we have substituted everything we need there. So to get reaction at C, it means that now we need to take moments. If you want this, you take moments here. If you want this, you take moments here. As simple as that. So that means that we need within this length here, then this one, and then there. So what do? We divide this into two equal parts. Okay, so it means that now, if I have theta, and I have this, remember, if this, let us consider this triangle first. This is going to be the hypotenuse. We have this adjacent, this is opposite. This one is going to be L cos theta, because it's adjacent. Adjacent goes with cos. Then we say, if this orange is the same as that distance, so they are always equal. So even this one is going to be L cos theta. Why do you say they are equal? Because you see, if I consider the big triangle, then I'll be having 2L cos theta. So the whole of this will be 2L cos theta. So meaning, if this is L cos theta, it means that even this one is going to be L cos theta. See? The same here, using this is the hypotenuse. So this is the adjacent, so it's going to be L cos goes with Then this one is going to be L cos theta. With this, because always this from here up to here is equal from here up to here. If this is a uniform rod, here that if this is a uniform rod. Okay, another thing is, now we did this side. So you remember now this is 2L. No, this plus this is 2L. So meaning this is going to be now, you see this is now opposite. So this is going to be 2L sine theta. Why are we having 2L? Because down here we are considering the big hypotenuse. Here we are considering only this hypotenuse here. But now here we are considering this, the whole of that hypotenuse there with the ease. That's why this one is now 2L, because we are considering the, you see here we have, this one is just a small height, this one is a small adjacent, this is a bigger adjacent. So the bigger adjacent here is 2L, even this one has to be 2L, but this is sine because it's opposite to this angle. Simple. Okay, now what we do to get these reactions, we take moments. If you want to get this, you take moments here. If you want to get this, you take moments there. As simple as that. So you say, but take moments both is going to be a bit lengthy. What we do, we first resolve vertically upwards, and we get the equation relating this and that. So here we shall be having RA plus RC equaling to, now those are the ones acting upwards. Now, this is at the point of sleeping, meaning these forces are in equilibrium, meaning the upward forces are equal to the downward forces. So this is going to be 30 downwards, then plus 30 downwards. So meaning our RA plus RC is equaling to 30 G. I call this equation 1. Then after getting this equation, this is always known. 9.8. So the meaning, if I get 1, I can get the other. So it means that I just take moments here or here, but I just take moments here now so that we can get RC. So taking moments at A and clockwise so that I can get the other one. Take moments at A. Now, when you take moments at A, all forces from A and to A, they are going to be having their moments at 0. So the moment of this is 0. Moment for this is 0, moment for this one is 0. Why? Because this one is coming to A. All those which are coming and going away from A, their moments are 0. So meaning the only thing surviving is this, this, and this. So they are going to be having, I think you can see, take moments at A. I have now RC times the perpendicular distance. You see now this is going, it's the only force which is acting anti-clockwise, I think you see ant. So its perpendicular distance is from here up to here. From A, so we add this, plus this, plus this, plus this. That will give us 4L cos theta. You can also, you can let this, by this one you can also let A, and this one be L over 2L over 2. It's okay. Then, those, I think you know this, the principle you're using here, the principle of moments. There's moments anti-clockwise are equal to moments clockwise. Now, at A, this one is going, I think you can see it's going clockwise. So I'm going to be having 30 D times the perpendicular from A, distance from A from here up to here is L cos theta. Then plus, I have 30 D, then times the perpendicular from here up to here, the distance. I add this plus this, which is giving me 3L cos theta. So you have already something common. You see L cos theta is common. We divide through by that, L cos theta is common. So here I'm having RC, for RC equaling to, this is 90 plus 30, 120 G. That my RC here is going to be 30 G. Simple. You underline, that is your RC. Now you can put in the G if it's given in the question. So if they give it in the question or in front of the paper on the page, you put it in there. But me, I don't have it, that's why I'm doing it like that. Then instead, after getting RC, you can get RA. So from equation 1, our RA is going to be 60E minus RC, which will be 60 minus 30E. So from there, RA straight away is going to be, so I'm getting 30E with ease. You underline. basically. See? Very easy. Now, so we've run the action at B, so that B is our new intended point. There we consider separation. Because most, now, you separate. Now this is before separation. Before separation, we only use it to get this and these reactions. That's the basic. Now, to get this reaction and these forces here, then that's when we separate. So now separated, because most examples have been separating these people we are asking. So why do you always separate this? Now let me consider this. Now in this example, I'm going to separate now considering this. By doing that orange, at B, this is how it is. At B there. If you separate this side, this is our reaction there. If you separate this side, the reaction is going to occur like that. So that here the net force is 0 and then there it. So if I consider this, the reaction is always like that. If I consider this, now the reaction is going to act that side. So now I said after separation. So we consider the separation, we consider one rod. But we said you consider rod with the most, or meaning with the least forces. So it's that they are having equal forces. So any you consider, we will give you the same answer. Now let me consider this because most examples have been considering this. Now let me consider this. But this is the idea. If you consider this one to the left, reaction is downward. If you go this one to the right, reaction is in that order. So now studying now this is what I have now. You see, I'll be having this case here, as you can see. So that's the case I'm having. So now you see from here, now this is my reaction. I think you can see my reaction is there. This is going to be my vertical, RY, and this is going to be my horizontal, RX. Really easy. Then this is my point C. So this is my point C here. Then I have reaction at C. These are very easy things. Reaction at C. Do we have another force? Yes, we have a force here. Mu RC. What do we have? We have weight acting in the middle. Our weight is in the middle. What is the weight? Is the third G. Basically, those are the simple things. So this is L, this is L. What do we do? What do we do after? After we consider horizontal components. Horizontal components is we have Rx is going to be equal to mu Rc. But we have our Rc. Our Rc is there and 5. So meaning my Rx is going to be 30 mu. I call this equation 1 for this diagram here. Then the next thing we consider resolving upwards. Resolve upwards like that. We have Ry plus Rc equaling to the other downward force is 30 G. You see this one upwards. This. From there, what do? We have Rc. Our Rc is here and that. So meaning my Ry plus 30 G is equal to 30 G. So that my Ry is going to be 0 with ease. You see, there is the easiest thing you can do. Now, after getting this, now to get this, you take moments at C. It's the only point we have. But remember, this one, if I'm to try to complete this one is going to be, remember this was our height, so it's 2L sine theta. Remember also we have this from here as L from here. This is L cos theta. Now the question is, of course, we're going to take moments here. So if I take moments here, you see, if I take moments at C, you see the only force I have, this one is acting clockwise. I think you can see this one is acting anti-clockwise to C. Then this one, you see it's going to act. I think you can see this one is acting clockwise. Then this one is also at C, it's going to act clockwise. So meaning is, I'm going to take moments at C, but clockwise. So clockwise, I have first of all Ry times, what's the perpendicular distance of Ry? I think you see the line of action of Ry is that the perpendicular distance from here to here. Remember, this is also L cos theta. It means that now I add this plus this, I'll be adding the whole distance. So because this is vertical, its perpendicular distance is horizontal. That's why I have 2L cos theta. Then the other force acting clockwise is this, so plus Rx. Now the perpendicular distance for Rx is that it's horizontal, meaning its perpendicular distance has to be vertical. So it's here, from here is the same as from here up here, from C. From here up to here is the same as from here up to here. That's why I'm multiplying with it times 2L sine theta equaling to the only anti-clockwise force at C. I think we say anti-clockwise. It's going to be 30 times the perpendicular distance. You see it's vertical, so this is going to be the distance from here up to here. So for it, it's having L cos theta with ease. Hope you can see. The rest is just simplified. Okay, what do we have in common? First of all, we have this is common, there. 2 is common, okay, you remove 2 because 2 is common. So you divide here by 2, you have 15 with ease. So you have what's surviving here is Ry cos theta plus here what's surviving is Rx sine theta equaling 15d cos theta. Now, you see we have Ry as 0. So this is 0. So we have only, remember this is 0 times cos theta plus now Rx times, what is sine theta? My sine theta from here is 3, or if you want, and I think you can say that you can divide it through anyway. My sine theta is what? Is 3 over 4 equaling 15d times cos theta is what? Is 4. Sorry, this is 3 over 5 because this is the hypotenuse. This is now over 5. So you see that we have now 3. I'm just increasing the steps, but I think we have seen already the answer. This is going to be 60d over 5. I think you can see this one is going to cancel. And you can see that if I divide through, divide by 3, divide by 3. So that my Rx is basically going to be what? 20d. Right there, you get 20d. With ease. With ease. Without any. Anyway. Reaction at B, I think we start the reaction at B. This is our reaction at B. I think you can see we have Ry. This is our Rx. This is the reaction we are looking for. They ask for an angle, you can put any angle you want. But they are not in this question, so we just remain in our lane. This is L squared plus R squared. Because you see, to get this, you get this, then plus this using Pythagoras. So this is the one which is there. So our R is going to be now square root of 20d squared plus 0 squared. So my R is 20 newtons, of course. Even these are in newtons. These are all in newtons. Newtons. Don't forget to put that there. So see, I have now the reaction at B. The reaction at B is this. Even if now you consider this, if you consider this, I think we have been seeing how you consider this. Now the reaction is going to be the vertical, the horizontal. You will get the same answer, I'm sure. Okay, then part C, they want us to get, so let me write here my C, they want me to get mu, which equation is having. You see here, it said our Rx is equal to 30 mu. From where? From 1. From equation 1 here. So meaning our Rx is 20d, is going to be equal to 30d mu. You see, this goes with this. Then by 10, that my mu from there is going to be 2 over 3. With it. Yeah. These are the things you can get without even hassling. You see. Unless you have a question, that's it. I wish you well.